Hello and welcome here to the CityLiga Round 5 with the MRT5 at South City Classic first. I'm here again alongside Dave. Hello, Dave.
Good evening, Volker. Going to be awesome, MRT.
Yes.
Lots of, I don't know. Going to be tricky, but yeah, interesting combo.
Yeah, today we are going to see 3 races of this little lawnmower in the city of South City, which is quite fitting for the CityLiga. The top 2 results will count towards the championship. That means that there is some tactics involved here today, I fear. So we might see some elephant racing in the second race when everyone tries to be on pole for the third one, or things like that. At least I can imagine. But
well,
yeah.
I'm not that smart. So I just let's see what's going to happen. And you probably can go into detail when the race is going to start, when the races are happening.
Yeah, right. But before all this, we're going to take a brief look at what has happened in Kyoto 1 week ago with LFS report by Knox Ronald.
Yeah, excellent. Because I missed the last session.
There Marcel got the pole position, followed by Winkler and Predator. With 27 drivers we got quite a massive grid, which were even worse news for the tire stacks in the chicanes. Now into the first chicane. Looked quite nice and almost clean. There is a little bit of trouble in the back of the field. We see Winkler took over the lead from Marcel and also Predator got past him. Now Marcel had to defend himself against Katila. And here they go into the second chicane. And again, tires everywhere. Here we are on board with Winkler's teammate Kistner. He hits the inside tire inconveniently and leading him to get caught by Predator and also Marcel closing up. On the start-finish lane, Marcel starts his attack on the outside towards the first chicane. There's a contact as they go in, and even heavier contact as they're leaving the chicane, giving Shooty behind them the chance to pass them. This fight between them three and in addition Katila went on the whole race. In lap 27 Kistner with the attack against Shooty similar to Marcel on the outside into the first chicane. This went down much better as seen before, but they lost a bit of momentum, so Marcel and Katila launched an attack down the straight. Shooty on the right side, the other three on the left side going into the second chicane. Kistner again hitting the tire on the inside, very unfortunately. And thereby Marcel slipped through Kistner and Shooty, gaining position 3. Winkler with a safe win in front of Predator, then very close together Marcel before Shudi and Katila. Kistner lost another position against Devil. On 8th, Morvai followed very close by Kapal, Marty, Shumi and me, all within less than 1 second. On 13th, Shippy, and on 14th, and therefore the pole position for the second race, Dom. And now the second sprint, again over 30 laps. This time it looks much cleaner as they go through the first chicane. But no position changing on the front this time. And as always, no good time for the tires in the second chicane. Nearly 2/3 of the race, Dom could hold the lead, but then he made a slight mistake out of the second chicane that Winkler could benefit of. After this, it didn't took long until the next one closed up to Dom. In lap 25, he again made a mistake in the second chicane and got passed by Katila, who therefore cut it by hitting the tire on the inside. And the bad luck didn't end for Dom. In the last lap, Wicked tried to attack him, but braked way too late, and in result kicking Dom out of the race, losing many positions. Winkler also won the second race in front of Katila and Marcel. Behind them a big and very close together pack of drivers, with Wicked followed by Marty, Shooty, Predator, Shumi, me, Devil, Kistner and Hawker Paul very close together. In grid 1, Winkler stayed on top, Shooty recovered from 5th now in 2nd, then Marcel, Dom and Chibi, who all lost 1 position to Shooty. On 6th, Morvai in front of Marty, Kapal, Wicked, me, Kistner and Katila. Core Racing still on top in the team ranking. Burner Crew 1 gained 2 positions against Heroes of Racing and Extreme Racing. On 5th, Aero Mines followed by World Class Lions, who switched the positions with Burner Crew 2. IOG Racing on 8th, followed by Burner Crew 3, Kula Moonstruck Rhinos and Icewood Racing.
So that was the report for the last round. Quite some action in that one, but I think we won't be short of action in this one as well. So the MRT at South City Classic reverse. What do you think about this combo?
It's already starting. This is this lap, right?
No, it's not starting. They are practicing the starts on the server, so no worries about that. We're going to see a qualification, a 1-lap qualification. So you're called out by the admin and do.
Okay. Yeah. I forgot about all that. If you missed one, if you missed one round like I did the last round, then yeah, it's I'm not that young anymore. I need to be get used to the CityLiga pattern. It's not
which is always changing. That's why man.
Is it always changing? Okay.
Yeah, about qualification and everything. Very different every round.
Oh, different. Not sure if that's good, but yeah, it's something new for me as well. So yeah, why not? You need to be open for new things. But MRT in South City 1, it's going to be with how many drivers are we? 20?
I think so, yeah.
It's going to be a lot of action, a lot of drama, I think. Hopefully not too much for the racers, but yeah. You with this kind of with this combo and with this car, well, it's not really a car, it is a kart. A combination between a kart and a motorcycle engine bike thing. Yeah, you can just expect a lot of yeah, tricky situations. I already see cars flying everywhere in this test start. So yeah, they have a lot to learn in this last how many minutes before?
3 minutes, I think.
Okay.
So just enough time to send out our CityLiga's personal stick to send out Dom for a quick lap around the track in his track presentation.
Let's go.
The MRT is one of only 4 real-life cars currently in LFS, and even among that small circle it probably is the one that's used the least for racing. Equipped with a 600cc turbocharged motorbike engine, it only produces 64 brake horsepower, which is not really an issue since it weighs 2/3 of nothing, or 221 kilos if you subscribe to the metric system. Its very narrow track width paired with its short wheelbase and the narrow tires mean it's very agile, though also quite lively. So having this thing race at SO1R will certainly be worth the effort, even if it is yet another sprint round with reversed grids. The track itself does certainly lend itself to a good race, but the dangerous chicane will catch people out should they not give it enough attention. A good rhythm and keeping calm will be the keys to success this time round, but before we go off on a tangent, let's have a look at an onboard lap. Over the line we go, all the way over to the left hand side of the track, onto the sidewalk, down a gear into turn 1, just tap the brakes. Keep a nice constant flow through it, just over 140 kph on the exit. Up into 6th gear again before the downhill part leading into the chicane. Now we're gonna go down 2 gears, very bumpy on entry to the chicane. You've gotta keep the line neat and tidy, you don't want to run wide, otherwise that'll kill you. 5th gear, down into 3rd again. For the last corner, keep it tidy again, no running wide, no sliding, no overdriving it. And now just straighten out the line to the line, which sounds very funny, but that's the way it is, which I won't do here in this lap because it's taken from a race stint. You usually stay all the way over the right side on the qualifying lap, and now you cross the line, and it's a lap of SO1R in the MRT, which is quite an enjoyable combo, I have to say.
And we're back with the first car on track, which is Shooty, which shouldn't be Shooty. It should be IOD Wolf. So let's jump over to IOD Wolf. Oh no, it's Mensa on the track. Okay. You can't tell teammates from sins.
Yeah, I still must get used to most of the names anyway.
Yeah, I think that's pretty difficult, especially since we're not using real names here as a name format. With the whole text in front of the names, or even after their names, and etc.
Yeah, nicknames are also okay. So we're following Wolfhard now?
Yep. He's coming around the last bend.
And then he has 1 lap to set his qualified time, right?
Right.
Okay, let's see what it's going to be. A good time is close to 50 or underneath under 50 seconds.
Yes, right.
Basically everything with 49 is very good, so let's see.
1788, the first split time for today.
Not bad, not bad.
Be the first indicator.
He's quite slow there in the corners. He hits the ball a little bit. Think 50.3.
Oh. Let's see if the prediction comes out. 50,
Even
51.
slower. 51. That's quite slow.
51.1. 0.5. Teammate is now on track.
I was too optimistic for Wolf.
He's slower than his teammate by 1/10 at the split.
Yeah. I guess that they use the same set, and maybe it's a set which is a little bit on the safe side.
Well, might be. I mean, you have to survive 24 laps every race. 5/10 slower even.
But are the rules like that you need to use the race set as well to do a
No.
qualify? Or okay.
Can use whatever set you like.
The third one is going to be Papa X.
Yeah, just still on his in lap.
Oh, it's still on his in lap, yeah.
Must admit, it's hard to tell who's got the right line, who's got a worse line. But this line seems to turn out better than one of the IOD cars. But of 17.67. But missing the apex here. But I must admit, I barely drive this car at all. So I'm having no experience at all what is good or what not.
Well, the thing is that I watched some practicing earlier this week for CityLiga, so yeah, I know it a little bit, but
Oh, Cooper spins on
Cooper,
his
yeah,
flying.
I just wanted to say that, yeah, Cooper lost it there.
Now Katila, the elder one. J.A. Katila. Already over the first split. No second one here. 17.58.
But Cooper didn't qualify, didn't set a qualified time, so he needs to start from the back.
Right.
Now?
From the very back. Which might not be such a problem here.
Katila makes 51.6, which is the quickest time at the moment, I think. No.
No,
Papa X,
second
actually.
quickest. He's just between Papa X and Wolf.
Yeah.
Next car on track or still in pit lane is RTSW Ice. Racing Team Styria team. So a team from Vienna. In these bright red and green colors. You can't really miss them on the grid.
I was wondering about it. That almost looks Italian. The selection of the colors. But Vienna, okay.
over the line for the first, for the only qualifying lap. .78, that's not a faster time.
Quite slow, but the second sector, yeah. If you do that properly, then you can easily gain a second. It looked okay, but it didn't look that fast. So this probably is going to be something like 51 as well. 51 high probably. Let's see. I think most try to drive safe. 51, 55.
At 2/100 in front of Wolf. And Ascona B is already close to the finish line. 17.81, the slowest split time so far. But he converts it into the second place so far. 51.31. Next one's Holger Paul. Very similar split time. And a 52.00.
52 blank, yeah. Exactly 52 seconds. Yeah, I wonder when we're going to see the low 50s.
Probably a bit later. The order in which the cars are called up is the reverse order of the championship standings, which was just decided 5 minutes before the briefing.
I love last minute decisions.
Well, it's usually just an internal decision, so both grids are dealt the same way. Sometimes the grids are dealt by sorting them in the starting numbers even, because there is no real advantage or disadvantage from it. In case of same times, there will always be the problem that the one who sets it first gets position. 17.86 for Devil. Through the, most problematic place on this track for today, the fast chicane. My teammate described it as a hungry monster just jumping into your way.
Okay.
51
51?
point, yeah,
Yes.
78.
51.78, yeah, for Devil.
Doomy with a 17.59.
Yeah,
Oh,
finally some numbers that I think, okay, going to start to look like something. 9:50, 56.9. Fastest time? Yes, fastest time at the moment.
Predator with a 17.64, just 5, 6 100th of a second behind. And a 50.67, 100th in front now.
Now we get Kistner on the track.
Yeah, with probably zero training and lots of comforting Mike Paluch, who had a miserable Masters of Endurance race on Saturday.
But Jay Katila is in front of going to set the time first. Heating up his tires. That's really needed with this MRT. It's the tire temperature. It's really a challenge to get some heat in the tires. Normally takes about I've heard 10-15 laps before you can enter into the 49th.
And that might be a problem when we are having rather high times so far. But yes, tires are, well, not difficult to handle since you just have to warm them up, but until you have warmed them up, the car produces way less grip than you expect it to have.
Yes, it's almost like ice. Didn't look that bad, that second sector, that corner. That's the that's mostly the corner where you make or break your qualified time. 50.71, not that bad at all.
Yeah.
Let's see what Kisner is going to do. 18.09
Oh.
for his first split.
So he pretty much lost his lap in the first sector. I
Yeah.
wonder how much training he spent for this round.
That was a bit sarcastic. 52.66.
Last position for him.
And we have Ronald across the... Or is this in that? No.
No, it was his lap. 50.70.
It goes so fast.
And once the cars are called out in these little groups, it's happening quite rapidly.
Yeah, well, this track is shorter than the previous race I commentated on was on Rallycross, and then yeah, it was a bit easier to switch.
That's right.
Now we have Wicket entering the straight, but he's on his in lap. On the right one.
Yeah, Wicket now crossing the line for his flying lap.
Let's do something crazy. 17.74. That's not a fast apex. That's not a fast corner.
Yeah, but I've seen worse already today. The might spit him, let's say, 6th, 7th position. Ah, 8. With a 51.44. Now over to Martin Cabal.
Yeah. Against the wall there. It's not going to help. First sector time 17.66 is not that bad. Somewhere around 51.
Ooh,
94.
just under the 51s and into 6th position.
Then we have Matty.
51
as well. Yes. Then we have 16 racers who set a qualified time. 4 to go, as far as I know.
I think we grew now to 22 races if I see into the connection list.
Okay. So now we have Shippy on the track and Dominic in the pit lane, leaving the pit lane.
And soon Marcel on track.
Yep. Let's see what Shippy is going to present.
Chippy was in yesterday's practice race one of the faster guys. Very consistent, keeping the speed through the chicane. Might be some secret favorite for today.
Maybe, but with qualify, it still is tricky with these cold tires. I didn't see him doing any tire heating. Let me check if the others are doing that. No.
17.65. And 134 kilometers per hour at the exit of the chicane.
That corner wasn't looking that bad.
He might be already on his race set just to get not too unused to it.
I get it. Yeah, can be true.
And 50.47, current pole position. Now our camera kit, Dom, on track.
A camera kit. He had not a good second sector. His first sector was good, but the second sector, I don't know what happened there, but he lost time. 51.96.
15th position.
End results. Yep.
Now Marcel around the last bend. Fastest split time so far, if I recall it correctly, 17 point... Okay, and there goes the fastest lap time for today, 50.34.
Not that bad with cold tires.
Duty on track. Then we also see Kali on track, and then we are through. Yeah, we have got one car who didn't finish his qualifying lap. The 21 times we're going to see if those two are completing their laps.
Yeah, that was Cooper. AC Cooper. And yeah, this Winkler is pretty effectively warming up his tires. Might give him just that slight advantage what he is looking for, but let's see.
Duty over the first split, 17.76, 2/10 slower than what we've seen already here. But one of the better, well, corners there in the second sector. Cutting the line short.
Oh, and Winkler crashes. Winkler didn't take that chicane properly.
Duty into the third position behind Marcel and Chippy.
At least he can set a time, but it will not be a good one. Probably all the way in the back. Still.
Well, just in front of his teammate. So Kali into 20th position. Which makes the following starting order. Marcel will start from pole in front of Chippy, Duty and Predator from row 2, Shumi 91 and Ronald from row 3. Row 4 is Yanni Katila and just Papa X. Then Martin Capel and Extreme Racing Matti. In 11th, Extreme Racing Ascona B and the Elder Katila in row 6. Row 7 with Wicked and Ice. Then in the following row, Wolf and Devil. In row 9, Dom and Holder Paul. row 10 with GRSM and Kali Winkler, and on the last row for today's race, Christian Kistner and BC Cooper.
I noticed that the start is going to be in 2 minutes. That's just enough time to get a new beer. So,
Grab a good one.
always good. Always good. As long as it's cold.
As long as it's cold, yeah.
Warm tires, cold beer. If you're having it the other way around, warm beer and cold tires, then you have a really big problem.
And a really big headache. Well, usually.
Yeah, definitely.
People are asking if there's not a car missing. They missed Cooper, who simply crashed.
Why? Because it's not the first time? Or because of his
well,
name, or what? Why is it the karma thing?
No,
I should.
they just ask why he didn't set a lap, and that caused some confusion in the chat.
Oh, okay.
So no karma thing implied there.
The chat of the live stream.
No, in the game chat.
Okay.
So leg lap starts in 1 minute.
Oh, the LFS chat. Okay, didn't follow that. I was busy with the beer. I think. Oh, leg lap starts in 1 minute. I just wanted to say, I think we're almost.
Yeah, we're close to it.
I'm ready for it. Come on.
All cars return to pit lane. Just probably the race admin showing that he's got the power to handle this race. Not sure why he would do it otherwise. So leg lap starting.
Yeah.
And from a very weird camera angle, we are looking at Mensa, who is still on the grid.
It would be a good idea that everybody crashes into each other now, because they will be more careful at the actual start. If this goes clean, then I'm not sure if we're going to have a clean start.
Let's see how it turns out. Sometimes people are surprised.
I see some trouble there in the back.
Background, I already see cars flying. Oh, Matti took the wrong group. That might mean that we have to redo all the gridding.
Oh.
That's bad. Race restarts. Let's hope it puts Matti into... No, it doesn't put. Oh dear. Let's see if anything will be done about that. Doesn't look like it. 2 lights red. And we're green.
I'm holding my breath.
one clean. For some
Yeah,
reason.
but it's about the chicane. It's coming up now. Oh, Capel there. We have Wicket who has lost his... didn't bring his navigation with him.
Yeah, but
Somebody
the
else
rest
there
look
backward.
rather okay. Could have been worse, and now Shippy is under attack by Ronald, while Marcel is already pulling away.
Amazing big gap already.
Yeah, and a whole lot of cars behind Shippy. Kali already in 15th position.
And we
Oh,
have
and-
some collisions there in the last corner.
Yeah, suddenly many cars. Who was held up? I think it was Ice and Holger Paul somehow.
Yeah, one of the Cotillas also were blocking the roads, being sideways. But nothing major. In the end, everybody is facing forward still, and that's the most important
Oh,
thing.
yellow
Everybody
flag
in
again. Ice is
ice.
spinning.
Oh,
Oh, and Matti is flipping. And Shooty's out.
50 was upside down. Can you rejoin the track?
No, you may not, because the third lap already started.
Weird.
People are doing it either way. And the one who's profiting from all this is Marcel. Fourth
Yeah.
lap, and he's way up in front.
Yeah, Kisner didn't practice at all because he has a new personal best in the 52.29. That's really slow. So
Oh, battle for 6th position. Joni Kattila overtaken by Dom. And Winkler's also close behind him. And the latter two actually came from very far back. Ah, okay, I see why it's still legal that Shooty and Predator rejoined the race, because it was just before Marcel crossed the line.
okay.
So very close call for those two. Kattila, Winkler to the inside. And around before the chicane. Better to do it before than in the chicane, I think. And look, another name with some progress, that's in 11th, BC Cooper. Just behind IOD Wolf in the slipstream, pulling out of it. He started
Bikes is trying to get 4th position, trying to steal 4th position from Capel. Didn't work out. But there's a lot of action going on.
the Liver Speed forum moderator Martin Capel in 4th position.
Yeah, Capel's getting away now. The last lap they were right next to each other, but yeah, Bikes backed out quite a lot. And behind that we have Dom coming up behind Papa X. Showing that, yeah, it's not a battle yet, but maybe in the upcoming laps. Because Dom is making 50-53 his fastest time. Is about 3/4 of a second faster at the moment, and the split time is on par with Capel.
Also on par with Winkler and Papa X.
I just wanted to mention that behind Dom is indeed Winkler. Quite some action in front of the field, while Marcel is having a quite comfortable lead.
Close up to the back, at 10th position, they are going 3 wide into turn 1, Cooper, Devil and Wolf, and now the elder Katila is joining up from behind, and Christian Kistner.
And while you're monitoring that, Dom and Winkler has overtaken Papa X quite easily. I think he actually has some engine damage. He goes that slow, making 1840X a split sector time. And Winkler also overtook Dom indeed. But I think Papa X got engine damage for some reason. He has no power anymore in his car machine.
Dude, he's shedding for... Oh, he's no more in the race. Was he taken out by race admin because he... Yeah, there's no chat message in the log. And he disconnects. Strange. Oh, Yannick Katila! Out of the race.
Out of the race, yeah. I don't know what happened there. Papa X probably doesn't have engine damage because his split sector time is normal again.
Maybe just a mistake.
No idea. Yeah, but his whole lap was slow. But okay. Yeah, 51, 56 is not fast. Lost concentration maybe.
Kistner already to 8th position. And Wolf now attacking Katila.
Already past Katila even. JA Katila. Yeah, a lot of action with these mosquitoes.
Mosquitoes, nice term for it. Katila now trying to set the counter attack.
Side by side.
Completely
and
passing
in front of Wolf, yes. Wolf can catch some draft and he can maybe not a yes, Katila is defending. That wasn't really a good idea to do that there. Tried to overtake there in front of the chicane. Wolf has a bad apex, so he drops back. Loses time there. Katila can catch up with Kistner.
And Flame with a new PB. But from behind, Kali Winkler set the fastest lap of the race, so 50.15.
Capel is having problems with controlling his car. Winkler is benefiting from that. He catches up on the rear quite fast now.
Could be in the slipstream.
Rear of Capel. ready to take over the position, the 4th place of Capel. Already passed it. And in front of Capel.
But he has to defend it, Kapal, with some... well...
wise decision.
Yeah, better back off it and not
Again,
Kapal with the
like I
mistake.
said, he has a lot of problems in that corner to keep his cart on the track. It's going that bad for him that Dom overtook Capel as well.
Oh!
And
Kapal
again is really having much trouble with his right turns. Probably doesn't have the correct set for this track. Didn't practice enough. Don't know. Don't want to do any blame game, but
And now he was slower through the chicane, simply to be on the safe side.
yeah.
10, he needs to survive it 10 more times. The grid's pretty spread out at this moment.
Yeah, there's some action going on the back, but
Oh, we've got a car lagging. That was Ronald lagging. Shown on the minimap as stationary, but he's still in 2nd position. He disappeared for some seconds. That's a dangerous sign. Predator disconnected, also involved in the scene of the rejoin.
Winkler is trying to catch up with Shippy for 3rd position. Winkler's lap times are already 3 laps in a row, 50.15, and Shippy doing slower lap times. Which basically means that Winkler is getting Shippy into range quite quickly. That quickly. That chicane for Winkler was so much quicker also again, and he's now on the back of Shippy. He's probably going to overtake, going to do an overtake there on the straight for 3rd place. Yeah,
Probably
there we
both
go.
are talking to each other on TeamSpeak.
Okay.
It's kind of a handy thing to know where the person is at the moment when you have passed him. Which is probably the situation when the person will tell you is when you suddenly turn in.
True, but if you have a good headset, then you can hear the mosquito coming, the other mosquito. So much noise, high-pitched noise as well. But look how much faster this Winkler is. He immediately has a gap with Chippy of 2 seconds.
Let's see if he catches Ronald within the race. It should be a tough task. 2.3 seconds between them.
50.88 for Shippy and Dom, who's behind Shippy in 5th position. That's a 50.22. That's also half a second quicker. So for Dom, 4th place, Shippy's position is in range. Probably not this lap, but if there will be another lap, good lap of Dom and not that great lap of Shippy, then we have another battle for position then. The rest of the field is quite not really close to each other. Except Devil and Maffei in 10th and 11th position, but their lap times are not that much apart. So that's going to take some time. If you look at Chippy and Dom is doing 17:48 and Chippy 17:53. That's not that bad. About the same split sector times. But I think the sweet spot for most racers is the second sector, and then especially not really the last corner, but the corner before the straight. There you can gain a lot or lose a lot. 15.3 for Dom. 15.43 for Shippy. Dom again gaining their 1/10 of a second, a little bit more. Having a good chicane there. Shippy wasn't that great.
Now already in slipstream range.
Yep. And with only 4 laps to go. 3 laps to go even.
Also moving to the outside and passing him completely into the braking zone. And with a new personal best and a new fastest lap.
Into the 49s.
There we have them.
I mentioned it earlier. We had Devil and Maffei for Maffei is now coming quite close to Devil. Not sure if he's going to make this. Well, he's really coming close now. I wanted to say not sure if he has enough time. Only 3 laps to go. Less than 3 laps. And what's happening?
But he should be in the slipstream. But maybe not.
If Maffei is smart, he backs off a little bit, waiting until the second last corner.
Ooh.
Moving. Oh, he really needed to back down there at the chicane. That much that we have. Who was that? Cooper.
Then Cooper's coming from the inside, but not making it. But now he's making it.
Yeah, he could profit from the draft of Maffei.
But Maffei with a better turn 1.
I get the feeling that this maybe is ending up in tears if they're not careful enough. He's backing off. So that's smart.
But with some better speed through the corner. And up in front, Kali Winkler is behind Ronald.
Amazing.
Final lap. Better through the chicane.
Yeah. No, it's not going to work out.
He might catch the end of the slipstream, but it won't be enough until the line, I predict. Marcel wins the race in front of Ronald and Cully. Dom into 4th position. Shippy 5th. Kapal 6th. Wicked 7th. No, Wicked 1 lap down. Papa X 7. Christian Kistner into 8th position. Katila 9th. Then Devil Cooper. Oh, a lot of cars coming.
Matthew, Wolf, Paul, Ice, Asconaby, and Wicked.
That are the 17 finishers. We lost Predator and Shooty. Shooty now reconnects. Predator now reconnects.
Yep.
They have to start from the back, along with the other 3 drivers who didn't finish this race.
But we're missing another 2 or not?
Yes, we are. So now
Uh,
let's start the game of swapping into the right position. Complete reversed grid, except for those who are except for those who have not finished the race. There was the complaint by Shumi that by Shooty that the leader was on lap 2. Some quick denial by other drivers. And a sorry from Ronald about the big lag, which wasn't much of a problem for the field actually. It wasn't like he returned into existing cars and caused some strange singularity problems. Race 1 is over. It was not as close as I thought it was.
Well, it turned out quite okay, I think. First laps were not that great. Crashes and everything, but in the end we were served with battles and yeah, position overtakings and oh, looked quite good. But now we get the same problem again, cold tires and even in reverse grid, so the slowest cars are in front. Can be really tricky.
Best 2 races count for the championship. The 3rd race is simply dropped from it. So a drop result within the event itself.
So we get this reversed grid race, and after that it's done.
No, there's a 3rd race still, but for the driver, the worst result of tonight's events is also dropped from the championship. Will not count to that one.
Maybe I must drink another beer to understand this. But okay.
So the best 2 results count for the championship. That's what I wanted to say originally.
Okay, so in direct English, if you fuck up one race, then it's no problem because you only the best 2 count.
Right.
Okay. Sounds fair.
Not as complicated as I made it sound.
Yeah, but sometimes I can summarize things quite easily.
Good.
3-minute pause, okay.
Trying to get a quick look on what's happening in grid 2 right now. Oh, they are just finishing.
Okay.
The first race of Grid 2 was won by TC Racing Pete in front of Martin BK and one of the Orga members, HOR Shooty. Fourth position to Celeritas and fifth position to Soini from World Class Lines.
And who had the fastest lap?
Fastest lap, good question. Let's see.
Maybe the one who finished first as well.
Fastest lap by Butcher, so by Pete. No, it wasn't. It was by 80 from HR in third position. Was just giving a brief comeback to CityLiga.
And the time?
50.14.
So nobody's in the 49s there, okay.
No, nobody. But on the other hand, no one who finished did a lap time of 52 or worse. So while we are here faster on grid 1, we are also slower in some parts. So they are gridding as well.
The thing about Grid 2 and the winner of that TC Pete, I can say about that is that he just had new pedals in today, and he was practicing with that 1 hour before, 2 hours before the race started. So these are elite Fanatec pedals. So yeah. Better pedals can definitely help you with racing. That's clear, but I warned him that it has a learning curve, new pedals, but turned out very good for him apparently. Directly winning a race, yeah, with only 2 hours of practicing with new pedals. Amazing.
That's not too bad.
Well, I actually have the same pedals, and after almost 1 year, I'm still not used to it. But I'm not really a racer anyway.
So, looking at the order, we've got Wicked starting in front of Ascona, Ice, Paul, Wolf, Matti, Cooper, Devil, Katila, the elder one, Christian Kistner, Papa X, Martin Kapal, Shippy, Dom, Kali Winkler, Ronald, Marcel, Shumi91, GRSM, and Predator, Katila, and Shooty. We're still missing Shooty.
Yay, Katila.
Yeah, Jay Katila. The Katila who didn't finish the first race. Edman asked if a leg lap is really needed. Answer, yes.
Also the chicane.
Yeah. I guess that's the most interesting part to train. So people are readying up. Still missing Shooty. That's closed.
What was Kistner saying? Klassisch nog toch? What does that mean?
I don't really know. I think he wanted to say let him do whatever he wants to do.
Okay.
So just a good guess. Shoot. I guess Shoot he wanted to start as very last and not being sorted into the correct order, so to speak.
Okay. Oops. Doesn't turn out good for Ronald, but it's still only a lag lap, only
Yeah.
practicing.
Yeah, and as long as he stays on track, not like Matti in the first race, it won't hurt him.
Villa and Grison colliding with each other. Anyway, this is the real start. One big mess it's going to be. I can feel it.
Hopefully your feelings are wrong.
And green, there we go.
First task, getting the first corner straight. Ascona B attacking
It
Wicked.
is not going to be. Wolf backed out of it. That was a good move.
Oh, Marcel
In the
involved in
back.
the crash. And they are quickly pitting to rejoin the race.
Yeah.
Katila involved, Ronald involved, Marcel involved, Chumi involved. And they are returning to track right in front of Wicked and Ascona B, who are the current leaders. Well, okay, not right in front. There's still some room. While
Yeah,
Wicked...
the gap is big enough. It's really tricky because in front of the field there are still a lot of cars close together. Wolf making mistake there. Holger Paul backing off.
Look at the Cooper train right behind him. How many cars are there?
Exactly. We have a second group of cars.
Kali Winkler slipping through behind Cooper and Devil are fighting, and Christian Kistner wants to take no prisoners.
Cooper and Devil are actually side by side, and Kisner is going in between Cooper and Devil now. 3 wide across the start finish. Not a good idea.
Don't
But,
sandwich Kistner. Oh, Cooper!
Kisner was backing out of it.
Oh,
And
4 wide!
we have Winkler there also joining. 4 wide even. Devil touching Cooper. Dom collides with Katila.
But Don can return to racing. Get some good angle towards the wall. Matti on the back of ice. Good chicane.
Yeah, in the second train, as you say, Cooper touches his teammate Devil, and Devil is backwards in the second group of cars. Devil dropping back to 16th position in front of Shumi. Somebody's going to pits. Yes, Shumi is going to pits. Why is that?
For damage probably, or to be in a better position at the start of race 3. Maybe both reasons.
He is repairing his car, but that didn't seem that much damage, but okay. As Kona B now has a very comfortable lead against Wicked, Ice and Muffy, who are battling for basically the second place.
Ice now giving slipstream to Matti. Goes good for Matti. Third position for him now. And look who's already behind those two.
It's Winkler.
Ice goes wide, Winkler goes
really wide there, yeah. Easily giving away his position. And we have a little bit on the back, Kisner overtaking Holger Paul. And Kisner moves himself behind Ice now.
Wicked and Matti side by side. Duty with the fastest lap. Oh, Wicked! Flipping!
Oh, big crash, yes, in the chicane, and also Holger Paul brakes and Wolf komt er wat shooty and wow, big problems.
Oh,
Paul also involved.
That's it for him.
Shooty against the wall.
Oh, I guess he will not be happy.
Shooty still standing there.
Papa X getting overtaken by Shippy.
Impossible for Shooty to break free of that barrier. Trying to do that for 2 laps already.
Holger Paul and Shippy. Shippy goes to the inside. Holger tries to do the cutback. Shippy drives into the wall on the straight. Nice. Losing some momentum, but not enough for Paul to overtake him before the chicane. Oh! He gets overtaken by Papa X and by Cooper.
Easy
No,
Cooper.
not yet.
Yeah, almost. Behind Cooper is Capel. Capel and Cooper are right next to each other. Capel takes position 11 from Cooper, but Cooper gets the draft and he can get past Capel again. Beauty there still trying to get his car free from the barrier.
Well, side by side, Cooper to the inside. Late braking for the chicane. Under normal circumstances, this was a very bad chicane for those two. And Dom is the one who capitalizes from that. And again, side by side.
You mean profiting?
Profiting, yeah.
Yeah, he has both drivers into view now. Capel and Cooper right next to each other. Can be tricky.
Oh, contact!
One. Exactly.
Oh,
Yellow flag, yellow flag. Oh, Wolf there. He pitted and
Yeah,
joined spectators.
Wolf was in front of a wall.
Yeah. That's the thing with MRTs, no reverse. In the meantime, Dom easily overtook Capel there, but Capel can catch the drive of Dom, so maybe catches his position back. He doesn't, I think, because he's going really sideways there in that corner, losing a lot of speed. But it's not over yet, because Dom is in between Cooper and Capel.
But for how long?
Nice to nice to move there in front, but yeah. He cannot hold it. Watch
Capel
it!
from behind, 3 wide. Dom on the outside, faster than Cooper. That was a close call between Cooper and Capel.
Capel still in the draft of Dom. He cannot do anything there in this scene. I can almost feel the tension. The drivers so close together. Every inch counts, or every centimeter.
But it's a very, very nice feeling if it's working out. If you have a driver you can drive against side by side. Can't do this with everyone. Dom now doing the cutback.
On the inside, yes. Nice. Ooh.
I won't do a desperate move there. Nice to watch those two. 10 to go. And again side by side. The Savage car and the Genuine Racing car in the ready to roll colors.
Yeah, but Dom backed out of it, and maybe that's a good idea.
Yeah, they're closing up to Capel. Maybe he wants Capel to do the move first and then take a look at what is happening afterwards.
Exactly, we're only 50% into this race. Lap 16 of 24 actually is a little bit more than 50%, but There's still a lot of room. 8 laps, and maybe it's not a bad idea to see how it's going to happen in the last laps. As you can see, Capel is now really close to Holger Paul. But with these Mosquito MRTs, it's you can have two cars fighting with each other, and then you are the third one who's actually laughing in the end. But Capel did a very easy overtake there on Paul. Half a second faster. But Dam is closing up. Paul and Capel now again almost right next to each other.
Losing a bit of grip,
Yes.
and now Dom on Paul.
On the inside and over it. It's very tactical, this race.
Oh, GRS ending
Yes,
his
I
race.
wanted to say that. Holger Paul tapping the back of Dom there.
Marcel doing a pit stop.
Yeah. Indeed.
I guess that's the elephant race bit I was talking about earlier. What we totally missed is that Kali Winkler took the lead from Ascona B.
You started your sentence and then I was thinking, okay, something happened there in the lead. But exactly, yeah, that's what we missed.
So it looks like perfect points for Kali. But also, it currently looks like 2 extreme racing cars on the podium for this race. Team with a very long CityLiga history, so nice to see that.
Well, Capel is banging on the door of Papa X. Position 8. Last 9 we're talking about.
Knock knock, hello, I want your position.
Same
nice
situation.
chicane.
Same situation for Ice and Shippy. Shippy is much faster than Ice. Catching on the back. Position 5 and 6. Shippy is right next to Ice now. And I think past it. Although Ice has the inside there, yeah, he's picking up. Okay. Shippy moves to 5th place.
And Capel is around Papa X.
A lot of action going on. And between all that is between Shippy, Ice, and Capel and Papa X. Right in between we have Predator driving there. In 7th position. Also faster than Ice, so he probably will catch up in 1 lap.
Last lap he was 8/10 faster.
Yep.
Very aggressive through the chicane.
Very smooth, I would say. That's
You can
how you
argue
need.
on this, but it was fast.
That's how you need to take that chicane, but very tricky. But as a result, he's now past ice. Going to keep that position. He's going to keep that position.
There's some further PBs. Yanni Kattila improved his personal best by 1/100th of a second. 50.42. Martin Kapal improved his time to 50.15. And the fastest lap is currently 50.01 by Kali Winkler. Dom and Papa X.
Going into the last lap of this race.
Outside line for Dom, more momentum.
Faster there, yeah.
Nice outside overtake.
Smooth chicane as well. Yeah, you see that that these cars are going to shine after about 20 laps. Then the grip arrives.
And the
Too
cars are
bad.
crossing
Too
the
bad.
line.
Bad that the race then already ends, but still, funny to see.
And I totally said some wrong facts. In fact, Marcel won the first race and not, as I said just a few minutes ago, Kali did. So of course, Kali has some further chances, a further chance to get perfect points out of this race.
Kali Winkler won this race, the second race. That's a fact. Second Ascona B, third Mafi, fourth Kisner, 5 Shippy, 6 Predator, 7 Capel, 8 Ice, 9 Dump, 10 Papa X, 11 Holger Paul, 12 Cooper, 13 Devil, 14 Ronald, and the rest I don't know because we're already for third race. I'd say start uitstelling. All these languages confusing.
Yeah, starting lineup, starting grid.
Yeah, starting good. Yeah.
Yeah. We have one driver less for the next race, as Mr. Kistner has to say goodbye for today.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. So let's take a look at the results of Grid 2. Oh dear, all these foreign names. Matthias 92. That's Mariso Zompi from World Class Lines won the race in Grid 2 in front of Genuine Racing Turger. Blackie and no, not in front of Blackie, in front of Madin and then Blackie and on 5th position 80. The 2 top 5s for 80 in grid 2. Looks like looks like Pete did not finish that race.
Well, okay.
It's tricky to survive these races, although they are less.
Especially with a reverse grid.
Yeah.
Then you have the less skilled / the less trained people in front, and yeah, that's going to be tricky then. Can be tricky, but for grid 1 it did turn out quite good actually.
If we look at the first position, we've got the race 1 winner in first position after his very aggressive one-stop strategy in race 1 after rejoining.
Yeah, well, the biggest the one who's suffering the most, let's say it like that, is Shooty, who didn't complete race 1 and didn't complete race 2.
Yeah, that's harsh for him on points.
Yep.
But it's going to be interesting with Marcel, Schumi,
Thomas even
Katila,
smiling.
and Katila. We've got a Katila row 2. Son in front of father.
Yeah, I can never take those two apart from each other.
Yeah, they're both starting with a J. That's not good either. Not really nice for us to separate them.
I
At
thought
least,
the GTA was the older one.
yeah, the JA is the older one.
Okay.
Did I say father in front of son? I meant son in front of father.
Can't remember.
Anyway, we've got Ronald in 5th position, then Devil and Cooper. Paul follows in 10th position. Papa X and Dom for row 6. Ice and Kapal row 7. Predator and Shippy row 8. Matti and Ascona B row 9. Take a look at the chat.
I can't at the moment because I'm doing some maintenance.
Okay, you're doing some maintenance. Kapal just chatted you saying that A could stand for alt, which is the German word for old. So, which would be kind of directing to father, if that makes you a bridge.
Yeah, that's a nice
Nice try.
nice help, but I was doing some maintenance because I was on the toilet. But anyway, but if you drink beer, it also must get out of it. But the thing with names is, and especially with double front names, yeah, like J.A. Katila, back in the days. It like my own father, for example, it was much more used to have multiple front names than nowadays. So I now just know with this JH two names in front. That must be older. I was realizing that myself, but alt in German, yeah, can be a nice bridge as well. Anyway,
Lag lap.
we're here for start of round 3. This is
Oh,
again a lag lap,
And Shoot is still in his controls. He used to
updating her
rescue him.
controls.
Yeah. At least he does it now and not on the real start.
Switching into girl mode.
Oh, again. 3 cars, 4 cars upside down on the lag lap. Oh, come on. He
3-4. I see a complete mess at the start finish. But it was a lag lap anyway.
Yeah. So, Marcel. Here we go. Row 1, error mines. Row 2, work plus lions. 2 lights and... Oh! Green! Long red red period. And that spectated Ronald because he drove too early.
Can still
Right.
join, I think. From the pit, yeah, he did.
Yes.
Maybe
Very
that's even.
unfortunate.
Yeah, and Shumi has a drive through, which I think is not that good. You can better go to pit and then rejoin the track. That's much quicker than.
Crashes, crashes.
Anyway,
But except for Shippy getting turned, nothing major happened. And Shumi already goes to the pit lane. The problem would be if he just went to pit lane and rejoined, he would get another penalty probably.
so you can better crash than. Okay, weird. But Dom moved into 5th position from the middle of the field. Amazing start for him.
Yeah.
Not much more I can say, because I'm not tracking everything. There's so much going on.
Devil and Dom, I guess. Those two are the biggest movers from the first lap. Dom already on Shooty rejoining the race. Not a good day for him. Katila and Devil. Well, neither it is a good day for Ronald, who had to rejoin.
Jay Katila is having the lead, but Shooty is rejoining the track in front of that, and Marcel went past Shooty. Where is Shooty? There is Shooty.
Yeah, Shooty right behind
Shooty is behind Marcel now. Yeah, okay. Not making
Dom is around Devil. And he's right after the old Katila.
Ooh! They were like hairs.
A sheet of paper would not have fitted between those two.
Exactly.
And Ice ending his racing for today.
Yeah.
calm now in the very deep slipstream. Black cars side by side. And third position for Dom. Battle for the lead, Marcel and Katila. No action there by Marcel.
Yeah, actually, I'm looking what's going on in the back of the field. There are really a lot of cars together.
Marcel now to the inside of Katila and into first position again.
We have Winkler there, Wolf, Murphy, Wicked, Chippy, Shumi, Papa X, all together.
Yeah, Wicked who had the
Shumi is unlucky, going upside down. No, it's not Chippy. Chippy is upside down.
He's gone. Katila on the outside of Marcel. Staying there. So keeping the position. The car behind the blue and yellow car is Shooty, who is already 2 laps down. He won't interfere with this battle. Katila, Marcel. Oh! Contact! Contact on a straight. Now. Oh!
Again.
Contact. Duty has to go in, jump into the brakes to not hit them.
Yeah, he's a lap behind.
Nice chicane by Katila. Dom is closing up to Shooty, that means he's closing up to the battle here as well.
A lot of action is also going on in the middle of the field. Capel, Predator, Skona B and Winkler all driving together side by side. It's really a lot of action in this race.
Seems to be just the right balance between inexperienced drivers and experienced drivers, and how they were reversed. But now Marcel broke away from Katila. Kapal on 8th position.
Winkler is overtaking Predator there, behind Capel. Winkler is again from the back doing all kinds of moves. Slowly gaining position after position. It's amazing to watch.
He trained it yesterday actually in the practice race. He started all practice races by moving to the right or left side and let everyone else pass.
Okay.
On the one hand, he avoided the first chicane carnage. On the other hand, he also got a feeling for how it is to drive with other cars the way they are driving. Ooh. Winkler and Kapal. Kapal moved very, very easily out of the way.
Yeah,
Probably
Winkler is driving like a knife into butter. It's so smooth, so every lap he now already catches up with Cooper. And before you know it, he's past him. Well, it's just amazing. Like the rest of the field is parked. Even Capel now past Cooper. And teammate Predator also behind Capel, making use of the draft. Capel moving to the left. Oh my god. So much action. And you can see it on the fastest lap now with Dom. The lap before Shooty, and then Dom again, Winkler. Just action-packed. Capel behind Predator now. And Winkler already has a gap with those three. Predator, Capel,
Dom
Cooper.
behind Katila for
second.
second position. Sorry to interrupt.
No problem.
To the outside.
Going sideways Dom. He's losing time there, but he can hold second place.
Top 3 all black cars. Top 4 even. Very, very dark lead pack currently.
I'm still watching what's going on between Capel and Predator also. Capel backing out of it. Predator in front. And Capel there on the inside again, but he has not the apex, so he has to back off. But he can catch the draft of Predator again. Back into 8th position for Capel.
Let's see for how long. Maybe Predator can set a counter attack.
Teammate Cooper is all watching that from the back.
Ooh! Nearly a costly mistake by Predator.
He saved it, cost him some time, but
Kali around Holger Paul.
yeah. Like I said, really a knife into butter. He's already catching up with Devil. Devil is driving in 5th place. Amazing.
It has some reason why he is the record holder for most titles. He won 4 CityLiga seasons. And he also won the MRT Cup by the OWRL. Last one.
Okay. Well, he's now in 5th place, Kali Winkler. Wow, Capel was banging on the back. Oh, Devil! Oh! Oh my god. Yeah.
And he can continue driving thanks to the damage physics of Live for Speed.
Unlucky for him there.
And this carnage produced a big group of Shumi, Mati, Ascona B. Oh, look at this picture.
Shumi and
Cars
Muffy
everywhere.
Yes. Cooper right next to Capel and Shumi sort of right next to Muffy, now in front. Going to the chicane again. Capel going really wide and crashing into that barrier.
That's it for Kapal.
Yeah. Yeah, and then Predator, oh, and then Capel is upside down and joined spectators. Predator rammed him.
Ascona B and Mati and Shumi.
And Predator is going into the pits because he has a broken front suspension, left front. Because of that crash into Capel.
3 wide. Me and Ascona B.
No touch there. Still right next to each other, Ascona and Shumi.
Oh, and Shumi already.
Oh, Wolf there, and Wolf and Muffy.
Yeah, Wolf. Suddenly, what happened?
Muffy didn't have the correct chicane, and Wolf had much more speed, needed to brake, but he braked too late and smashed into Muffy basically.
Okay.
Was it Muffy? Yeah. I think it was like that. But it's going so fast, everything. We still have Shumi and Cooper driving together, and Ascona B. And Papa X.
And everyone.
7, 8, 9 and 10th position. Gonna be now on the inside, Cooper on the outside, and Papa X also on the outside.
Ronald coming from behind, recovering from his jump start penalty.
3 wide now there, Cooper, Ascona and Papa X. Papa X in the middle. Pushes his car in front of Cooper. But we have a touch.
Oh, good save.
Recovers is quite good. We'll be going wide there, Ascona in the back. Behind that, Ronald. And yeah, well. Cooper, Ascona and Ronald now on the straight, making use of each other's draft.
Ronald does not want to stick his nose into this argument.
Oh.
Here's some good reason to do so. Or to not do so. Oh, Papa X! Dive bombing Ronald. Side by side, Ronald regaining 10th position.
Yeah, let's see how this chicane is going to turn out. Maybe we get 4 cars quite close to each other after that. Yeah,
Oh,
here we go. At the moment, Ascona B is profiting from all this. Just 2 laps to go. 1 lap to go. No, 2 laps.
2 laps, 2 laps. Forcing the issue into the chicane.
Whoa! Yeah, he's losing it there.
And forcing a very wild ride.
Marcel into the lead. Dom second. Dom has Marcel in view, but not going to be a battle in the last 2 laps.
They were matching their best laps actually.
Yeah.
Duty ending his disastrous race day by spectating. 0 points for him.
Yeah.
On the other hand, Marcel crossing the line for 200 points scored today. Dom in second.
Yeah, the fastest lap
Yeah.
of this race.
Katila third. The other Katila fourth. Kali Winkler fifth again. With the fastest lap. 49.98.
Nice, yes. Really good performance from Winkler.
Holger Paul and Schumi. Ascona B. Ronald. All coming over the line now. 16 cars finished the race.
Yep. So what is Grid 2 doing?
So Grid 2 also just finished. And we have got 3-time CityLiga champion Madin BK winning the race in front of Cola Moonstruck Rhinos, Goodholz, Blackie, Bernard Krunima, and Ice Wolf CBWS.
Okay.
Yeah. And that actually ends today's action here on the stream.
Okay.
How did you like it?
I enjoyed it. It's yeah. It was entertaining, and yeah, I'm looking forward to the next round actually. Again, with appears is going to be Aston Club AS2.
Yes, I think so.
Which is when is
With
that going to happen?
With the FZ5 and the race about, which are balanced in some way. Let's take a look at our race calendar. It says 1% for intake restriction for the FZ5 and 2 races of 31 laps with
Okay.
33% of the field swapped for race 2.
And the big question is going to be, when is that going to happen?
I give you an answer to that big question. It's going to be Monday, November 24th at 20:15 Central European Time, so 19:15 UTC.
That it's going to be in 2 weeks.
Yes, in 2 weeks.
Sounds great.
Hope to have you with us again.
Yep.
So that's it for today. Wish everyone a good Monday night and a good week following. Bye.
Bye-bye.